So yesterday I hit 900 subscribers on my main YouTube channel called Chinese Irish. And I didn't really feel that much, which was a little bit surprising and yet not surprising at the same time. So I had it in my head that I probably wouldn't hit 900 subscribers until I posted the video that I'm currently working on. So who cares? Just put it at the back of my mind. But I saw the subscriber count growing slowly, steadily. And as it took longer for me to edit my current video, it became more realistic that I might actually hit 900 subscribers before posting my next video. So I was refreshing the YouTube Studio app on my phone daily, multiple times a day. Like, oh, did it go up? Did it go up? Yes, it went up. Actually, it went down one. Now it went up again. The subscribers kind of petered out as YouTube stopped pushing my videos as much. So it was getting closer. It was getting to about like 895, 896. And I was just kept refreshing it just to see. And then, you know, what always happens is life gets in the way. Or, I mean, that's kind of a terrible way to put it. My family visited. My family visited me in Germany. So I kind of put work on the back burner. I decided to take a few days to really spend time with my family. It was a lovely few days. When they left, just before bed, I checked my phone, YouTube subscriber count, 900. And I looked at it and I was just like, wow, 900. I didn't feel much. I didn't feel much at all. And that made me feel a bit sad, actually. I mean, when I hit 700, I felt more excited than hitting 900. For me, that's a red flag, personally. Like, working on YouTube takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of mental pressure, anxiety, everything, because I really want this to be my career. I've given myself 2 years to make this my sole way of earning an income. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And if I can't enjoy the fruits of my labor when they're like small, like if you can't celebrate the good times, if you can't celebrate the milestones along your journey, who's going to celebrate it for you? Like nobody else is going to. It's my job, first of all, to be my biggest cheerleader. And if I'm not cheerleading my own hard work, if I'm not taking a moment to appreciate what I have today, what makes me think that I'm going to appreciate what I have tomorrow? You know, because I full well know, like, okay, if I can't appreciate 900 subscribers, what's going to happen at 1,000? Same thing. I can already see in my head, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be like, cool, on to the next thing. Now I need 4,000 hours watch time so I can be monetized on YouTube. And then as soon as I'm monetized on YouTube, I'll be like, okay, now how do I increase revenue? How do I do this? How do I do that? And it'll just be a grind. It'll just be a grind and a grind. I'm like, that's really not what I want for myself. When I imagined having my own creative career, I imagined more happy days in my life than when I was working for a company. And this is an opportunity for a happy day, and I'm not taking it because I don't feel like I'm worth it. For some reason, I feel like there's a part of me that says, well, if I did it, then it's not that impressive. Then it's not that important. But if somebody else did it, I'd be cheering for them. And I'm like, that part of me has to change. Like, if I'm going to be a successful creator, a successful YouTuber, podcaster, whatever, that part has got to go. Like, I'm sorry, you're fired. Like, you know, in the company of me and my beliefs and my personas and whatever, the part that's like poo-pooing my successes, gone. You know, I can't. Like, if this was a company and there was a bunch of different employees and, you know, the company had a great achievement, but one of the employees was just like, oh, who cares? Whatever. Next thing. Bad for culture, bad fit. Negativity is contagious and toxic. Like, one bad apple can spoil the bunch. I really don't want to be the person that can't celebrate themselves, because then it kind of puts like a bitterness, or I don't know, needing external validation, other people to cheer me because I can't cheer myself. If I just give it to myself, then I don't need it from anybody else. And I can just focus on doing my work And then people that appreciate can appreciate, and I'm not like hassling anybody to give me my emotional needs or whatever. I found a big red flag in myself, basically. And when I have like a problem like this, a work-related problem, I try and go back to the most successful endeavor that I've ever had in my life, which is me getting my Taekwondo black belts. I'm a 2nd degree Taekwondo black belt. I trained Taekwondo for 4 years, 2 years in Scotland, 2 years in Korea, because I just happened to be living in Korea teaching English. I never chased the black belts. I never chased. My first year of training Taekwondo, I didn't even buy a uniform or a belt. Like, I wasn't even a white belt. I didn't even have a white belt. I just came in my normal clothes because I was like, I don't care about your grading system, whatever. I just want to exercise, and I like hitting pads. And I just kept going and kept going. And then eventually someone was like, you've been here over a year. You should get a uniform. So then I got a uniform, and then I went to Korea. I just trained multiple times a week because I liked it. And whenever I was given a belt by my master, I was so happy, because they wouldn't even tell me that I was being graded, whatever. Like, you know, I would, at the end of class, I would just be sitting there in formation with everybody else. And then like the instructor is talking in Korean about like life and stuff, how you need to be disciplined, blah, blah, blah. But my Korean wasn't that good, so I wasn't following what was being said. Most of the time it's just like staring at the ceiling or whatever. And I remember the first time I got a belt from my master, he just, while he was talking, he just kind of paused. He went to the side cupboard, comes out, stands, walks through the crowd of people, other students, to right in front of me. And then he just held out this blue belt to me. And he said, Grace, level up. And I was so happy. I didn't even know I was in for a belt. There was no conversation. I don't know. It just happened. And I was so happy. I mean, even the memory of that makes me really happy. And I'm like, yeah, you could consider 1,000 subs as being a black belt. Because in Korea, like, for Taekwondo, they don't really consider you like a real student of Taekwondo until you're at least a black belt. If you're training 5 times a week for a year, you get your black belt. And then they only take you seriously when you're like 3rd, 4th degree black belt. You've been doing it 7 years more, then you're serious. But like before that, okay, you're just playing around. So I would consider like 1,000 subs on YouTube. That's probably like a black belt, you know? You're playing around before, you put in some work, serious work for a year, you get your black belt, you get your 1,000 subs. So 900 subs, that's probably like, that's a red belt. That's just like one away from black. And I'm not even cheering that on. I did the Taekwondo, I was just happy to do it. And then when I got a blue belt, when I got a higher colored belt, I was just like pleasantly surprised, but I wasn't counting the days down. I think maybe the problem is that I'm grinding YouTube a bit. Like, I'm doing it in an uncomfortable way to try and get a result. I haven't figured out yet how to make the journey more comfortable, more aerodynamic or whatever. Design a way for me that is not so full of friction, internal friction, external friction. So I can just like show up and do the work every day instead of being like, ugh, I gotta do the work. I really don't want to. Why is it that I don't want to and this is my job? Like, why is it that I'm the manager and I've designed this way that's like still grindy, you know? It's lazy. It's lazy design of what my work should be. So I think I need to figure out how to make YouTube more enjoyable to do, more enjoyable for me to spend the time to work in it, so that 900 subs is a pleasant surprise. It's not like, please get me here, please get me there, so that I won't have to grind this hard again, which is not ever going to happen. It's like you're always going to have to train if you want to be good at Taekwondo. You're always going to have to create if you want to be a creator. Like, if I want the results of it too much, it means I'm not enjoying the process. And maybe if I'm not enjoying the process, it doesn't mean that like I'm not meant to be doing this. It's like the way that I'm doing this is not enjoyable for me. And maybe I should focus more on making my workflow more enjoyable than trying to rush to 1,000 subs or 4,000 watch hours. Because if the workflow is enjoyable, then I'll naturally get there. I'll naturally get there eventually anyway. So there's a lesson I learned myself on camera. So, I mean, at first I thought I need to learn how to celebrate milestones. Maybe that's the lesson of this video, of this episode. But no, maybe it's like I need to make the whole journey more enjoyable so that the milestones are just like happy benefits. So yeah, I mean, that's it for today's episode. One question for the audience today. What's the last milestone that you hit? And did you celebrate it? Or were you like me and just immediately moved the goalposts? And if you celebrated it, what did you do to celebrate? I'm really lucky in that I have a partner that very much cares about my milestones almost more than me. Let me show you. I'm just realizing that I didn't water this plant forever. But when I hit 700 subs, my girlfriend had bought these candles already. And she was like, oh my God, I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly. I don't have a cake. So she put the candles in my plant and said, happy 700 subscribers. Maybe that's why I care about 700 more. I should water that plant. Ciao.